Happy New Year, Guimard-Payen here. So it's the 3rd of, I just love walking with you. It makes me, it just makes me very happy to share these moments with you. Okay, so today's video is about helping others and work ethics, I think we'll call it a bit better. Goodness me, a ray of sunshine. We went to see some friends last night, and he's also an entrepreneur. He has his own company, and he was only working with one architect who was, giving him lots and lots of lovely work. But this man died of a heart attack last August, and since then he's had no real work. They've been, getting by with bits and bobs, but not real work, as it were. They're all artisans, so tradesmen, I think we call them in English. So they obviously, you can get by doing a bit of this, bit of that, but, unless you have the whole house to do, it's not really worth your while, so to speak. Also, they've just had a baby, and he's always been home at, 7:30 to eat with the little one and whatever, which is great. You choose your own things, but I did remind me, that when we started, my husband started his own company 24 hours a day. I mean, he would barely see the kids on Sunday because he was working so hard. And okay, admittedly, we were in Paris, we weren't here, where it's very much more slow, but T's work ethics are uncomparable to anything I've ever witnessed. And even though sometimes I'd sort of say, look, can we have a day off, or why don't you come with us and do something? He couldn't listen, because he knows what he has to do to pay the bills. And that, this is where I kick in, because I'm a great believer in energies and things going around, coming back, etc., etc. The ether, and you believe it or not, whatever. That's your own opinion, and I'm not here to press upon you anything. I'm just here to say that they don't have this belief, and I do. And although I may not be, have not been, when I was working with him, fully active, as it were, earning lots of money, I was busy within the company, and I was sure as hell busy doing all this ether business and trying to get the energies right and changing nappies, training, little brains to think in this manner, and doing this, doing that, dealing with teachers and what have you. But always with this energy, positive energy, and moving the energy, and and it just does really, really matter, all this energy, whatever, your mindset, as they say. It is so important. And I realised in my own business that the mindset is very important, because I was, trained by Jay Kubasak, the multimillionaire who made it from nothing, as he always says. Didn't even go to college, he says. And he is such a humble being, and he starts his ramblings or his rants sometimes, in such a way, and you're like, oh, come on, Jay, get to the point. But the way he has to bring you about a certain, smack in the face or kick up the backside is so genteel and so well done that, you're like, wow. But invariably he is kicking your backside. So after 10 months of this, I am now a completely different person. Well, 11 months now I must be, I don't know. But I'm really a completely different person. And although I try and transmit this to people, some people are close to it. Some people are in the process of. And it just really, it's so beautiful, really depends on where you are in your own personal life. But the one thing I can say to you is that if you follow their teachings, now it doesn't come overnight. It does not. There's no push button, let's get rich quick. But I have no doubt in my mind that it's coming. It's right, I can just about touch it. And, you know, I'm going to plug in the system, find out what I need to do to just get it. Well, I know what I need to do, really. I just got to do it now, huh? And then I can touch it. Now, I'm relating this back to these people. Sorry, changing hands. Relating this to these people, and I try and tell him that, you know, he's trying to get in touch with more architects and etc. And I said, well, you know, he tried to set up a Facebook page. They were on a little competition with my husband. First one to get a Facebook page for the business, you know. And obviously T, I helped him a little bit, but he said, no, that's it, I want to do it on my own. That's typical T. Off he went. And I'll put in the link. You can go and see his page and like it, please. Whereas the other guy, you know, he's like, did a normal page, and because he didn't know what to do, which is quite normal. This is my business, I know what I'm doing. So I tried to tell him yesterday, you know, oh no, this is a normal page, we need a business page, blah, blah, blah. And he just got really ratty because poor man, he's in that kind of, oh my God, where am I going to get the money from type mode. But so he's going to get in touch with all these architects, and they're all going to want to see his pages, Facebook, website, whatever. And he doesn't really have those up to scratch. And he's always saying, I don't have time, etc. Which is the sort of attitude you take. And when you're in that mode of, oh my God, what's going to happen to me type, you know. Where am I going to go? And it's very difficult to sit down and accept to be told this is the way to do it. There's no other way. If you want to succeed, it's this way. And this is where Jay Cusack is such a brilliant man, because he can take you by the hand, pull the nose ring. I don't know what you call it in English. You know, the bulls have the nose ring. He can grab that nose ring and take you wherever he wants. But all he wants is your goodness. So he will take you round for the best to happen to you. And that is such a skill, such a skill. So I'm trying to do that with my friends. But it's not very easy, and obviously you have to learn and blah, blah, blah. And but were I not myself in the right mindset, there's no way I could do this. No way. So anyway, I've shared lots of time with you here this morning. I'm very grateful for you to have, well, maybe you've listened to this, maybe you haven't. But I'm very, very grateful, and I don't take anything for granted. I know that your time is precious, and I thank you very much. So please hit the link below if you just want to see a video about what Jay has to offer. Bye for now.